The girl possessed a face of stunning beauty that amazed everyone. She often walked through the morning dew, slowly wading into the lake filled with blooming white lotus flowers. One day, when she was 12, she accidentally wandered into a banquet celebrating the prince's university admission. The king's brother was speaking ill of the prince when the brave little girl stepped forward to defend him. The queen was captivated by the girl's honesty and noticed she was an unpolished beauty, so she took her in as her personal maid. Years later, the little girl blossomed into a beautiful young woman and became the queen's most trusted servant. When the prince returned home after completing his studies, everyone was immersed in joyful celebration. The girl, however, went alone to the lake where the prince, who had come fishing, happened upon her. The prince deliberately teased her, but ultimately became the object of her pranks. After his attendant and the prince fell into the lake during their horseplay, the girl seized the opportunity to escape back to the palace. That evening, the queen sent the girl to the forest at the edge of the castle to retrieve something from a woman. Soon she reached the depths of the forest. As she approached the entrance, she saw a man emerging from the cave. She quickly hid behind a large rock. Even when a snake slithered across her foot, she didn't make a sound. Fortunately, the man didn't discover her. When she spoke up about collecting items for the queen, the woman was in a foul mood. The woman talked about how she became a witch. At 19, she had been pregnant, and the child's father had sworn to marry her, but the baby died in her womb. Rumors spread that it was the devil's doing, and that the woman needed to be executed to exorcise the evil spirits. Fortunately, the woman knew of a poison 3 drops on the tongue would simulate death. People discarded her body, and days later she awoke, took the antidote, and fully recovered. The girl asked what had become of the child's father. After a flash of melancholy in the witch's eyes, she said the man had recently married. When the girl returned and saw the king, she recognized him as the same figure she had seen at the witch's cave entrance. From the medicines she felt in his cloak, she became even more certain that person was the king. The king also noticed her unusual behavior near his cloak. Fortunately, the quick-witted girl claimed the cloak was torn and she wanted to mend it, which dispelled his suspicions. He inquired about her relationship with the prince, but she denied there was anything between them. However, the king discovered the prince's ring threaded on the ribbon around her neck. They deliberately arranged for the girl and prince to be alone, listening to their conversation from the window. The girl loudly said, "Stop your childish games," but simultaneously whispered, "The king is watching us from the shadows." The prince understood everything. His father had died at the hands of his uncle. He vowed to reclaim the throne. Before leaving, he instructed the girl to escape from this dangerous castle. Then they pretended to argue loudly so the king would spare her. The king told the girl's father that he would arrange her marriage as soon as possible.